I hear myself? All right. What's going on, everyone? Togavor here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a new league. We're going to be starting, actually, we're going to be pretty much uploading 3 leagues on this channel, which is going to be a lot and very different, but because I won't be spending as much time prepping and putting in so much effort for the NPL as I was, and also in a month I'm going to be done with high school, so in about a month, the last play will be over. I'll be a week away from graduating, and so the first few weeks of this new crazy upload schedule will probably be pretty rough. But after that, it should be totally doable for me, considering I won't have school and life will just be a lot simpler. But anyways, so yes, CPC, we played last season, didn't upload last season, but last season uploads weren't required. This season they are. So yeah, I'm uploading. So we're just going to hop straight into the draft. And so what I wanted to do this time is I wanted to get some different kind of Pokemon that I hadn't really used as much before, particularly Mega Charizard X. So, and I decided to pair that with Starmie, because I had seen how Kyle had done so well with that core in the TBU, so I wanted to give it a whirl. Zardex has been a long time gone in the format, and I think is really starting to make its comeback now, at least in the opinions that people have of it. People, I think, are now seeing it more and more as a top-tier threat in the league format, whereas it's kind of underrated, I think, because a bunch of GBA people, in Season 3 of the GBA, whatever, fucking said it was bad, and they're dumb. Anyways, so yeah, we got Zardex, and the reason I picked Starmie first, even though I wanted to build the team around Zardex, was because if I picked Zardex first, and then Starmie got sniped, I'd be really upset, because there wasn't another spinner that I wanted to fill that role, and I do want a spinner, I don't want a defogger to pair with Mega Charizard, because I like hazards, and Charizard really likes hazards too. But if I got that and then Starmie was sniped, I was going to be really upset, because I would have probably had to reach up in points or something. I don't know. Or, yeah. Anyways, wouldn't have been what I wanted. Whereas, if I picked Starmie first and then someone took Mega Charizard, I'd be okay with that, because there's lots of other things that still go well with Starmie. I can pick up a different hazard Pokemon that's still super powerful. I can go with... Probably would have gone with Zygarde as my... Dragon, and then got a late Volcarona or something like that, and I think that still would have been really effective. So that's why I picked Starmie first. I've used it in NPL Season 2, didn't love it back then, but I was also kind of bad then, so, that's how it goes. Excited to use it, versatile special attacker. It can be bulky in the matchups that it needs to be, so that's nice. But yeah, then next we got Mega Charizard X. It's just, it 2-hit KOs literally every single Pokemon ever. And at +2 or +1/+1, it can sweep an entire team, depending on what the sets are on the opposing side of the field, obviously, and also, that's pretty much it. And also how weak they are, but, it's a Pokemon that very easily, it's a massive sweeper threat, can sweep basically any team if you build right, so looking forward to using that. I haven't really used a Mega like that, or used Charizard in League format ever, so that's pretty cool. Then, next, I wanted Stealth Rocks, I wanted Bulk, I wanted defensive mon that still had offensive presence, so I picked up Nidoqueen. I've also used Nidoqueen in a past NPL season. Again, it was a Pokemon that, because it was free draft then, it was a Pokemon that was picked later in my draft, and also it was before Nidoqueen was as hyped up as it is now. So because of that, I didn't bring it to as many games, and it didn't really get to shine as much as I think it will this time around, but I am very excited to use it, and I think it is a powerful Pokemon in the format. Now, that being said, it can be super cool with berries. Me, I like my berries. It has fantastic coverage on both sides, physical and special, and so because of that, it can be a versatile attacker that can stand up against any team. Next, decided to pick up... it also gives me T-Spikes, and T-Spikes are... the best, and that's the other reason why I really didn't want to get something like Skarmory, for instance, to pair with Charizard, because I wanted a spinner so I can get up T-Spikes and Stealth Rock. Yeah. So next, I picked up Tangrowth because it's a cool Pokemon, it's fat, it's a grass type, and because Thousand Arrows is a move, and there's 2 Zygardes that are draftable, you need a good grass type now in League format. I think it's pretty much as important. I think having a bulky grass is honestly kind of where having a good fairy was last generation, and I say that because now it's a lot easier to get a good fairy because you had the tapus added, and stuff like that. So, and even some, lower tier fairies. And so because of that, I think it's easier to get at least, a good enough fairy for your team, especially, in a point system. And I think because of that, grass has kind of emerged, in my opinion. This is kind of, draft league hot takes with Togavor, but I kind of see it as one of the more important typings for any team to have, especially just something that can take 1,000 arrows, because otherwise you might just lose to Zygarde automatically. Next, we got Xurkitree. And I also made it my Z-move user, because I think in this league, maybe you can use status moves. I don't actually know. I'm going to pause the video. I'll be right back. So, yeah, supporter Z-moves are banned. I don't even know why I picked Xurkitree then. Whatever. Probably should have picked something like Cobalion or Starmie. Cobalion would have been really good, actually, I think. I'm bad. It's not a bad Z-mover without it. Like, you can just OHKO shit. But the thing is, you kind of needed to give it speed, and I don't really have any speed pass, so that's unfortunate. But it is what it is. Xurkitree is still a very powerful mon. If they don't have a good ground type if they don't have a good ground type or good grass type that is not quad weak to a hidden power or another one of Xurkitree's coverage moves, then they can get absolutely dismantled by a Scarf Xurkitree. It can pretty much just 6-0. So, that's a cool Pokemon. Next, we got Cobalion because I wanted more Stealth Rocks. I didn't have a Fighting type yet. Didn't have a Steel type yet. Pretty good synergy with my other team members. Yup. Can be a Sweeper. Super, super versatile Pokemon. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really saying a lot substantively about my draft here because I have a lot of specific ideas that I want to utilize this season. And I don't want to reveal those. So I'm just kind of keeping it simple. But it's defensive synergy pick was the main reason I picked it. All the other stuff, added bonus. It's a Stealth Rocker. Volt Switch for momentum. Cool beans. All right. Next, we picked up Cresselia the Fat Duck. My absolute love. But here's the thing. I love Cress. I used it in PL Season 4 to very good success, if I do say so myself. But I don't know. I think Cresselia is really good in the format. Yeah, I like catching people off guard with what it can do because a lot of people bring boring shit like physically defensive Calm Mind every single week or defensive with Moonlight and Status. Like, oh my god, that's such a basic set. Like, seriously, grow some balls and use Crest like a man. That's what I plan to do this season. Now, next, we got Slurpuff. I needed a fairy. Slurpuff was like one of the only things that fit my budget. So I was like, screw it. We're going to get Slurpuff. I've never used it before. It's got lots of cool sets. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it. Now, next. Not my last pick, but definitely the most important member of my team. The best, quote-unquote, meme pick ever. We have Diglett. Shout out to my boy, Mama Jolt. Diglett's so good. Like, oh my fucking god, it's better than Dugtrio. That's all I have to say. Now, next, we have Selgor. Very fast Pokemon. As you can see, my team has very good speed tiers, if I do say so myself, because we got Selgor 145, you got Starmie 115, you got Cobalion at 108, and you have Charizard at 100. So very nice, evenly spread out. I really like that. I think that's an important part of the team because it prevents them from running as many, modest or adamant natures. Hey, I said something substantive about my draft. Wow. But yeah, also Selgor's fast. It gives me spikes. I didn't have a bug type. Cool special attacker. Honestly, I should have made a Selgor my Z-move user. I'm gonna ask if I can. I'm gonna look through it. Am I allowed to make Z-move transactions? Like, can I switch my Z-move Pokemon? I'm gonna ask someone because transactions. Let me see. It doesn't say anything about Z-move users. All right, I'm gonna ask them because I'd rather be my boy Selgor. But it's fine either way. It's whatever. All right, but, we're going to take home CPC Season 4 Championship this season. It's been real. This is probably the greatest video to ever go up on my channel. But yeah, check out the CPC channel. Check out there's going to be some good analyst work there. Check out the other coaches. I'm probably not going to link them, but, go find them on your own time if that's your prerogative. But anyways, I am Togavor, you're yourself. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more CPC content. First week comes out this Monday. And I'll see you guys next time. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.